All right, I've been told I haven't done one of these in a while, so I thought I would. Just saw an ad for the new Star Wars Phantom Menace in 3D. Usually I'm not a big fan of 3D in movies. I find that the picture's dark, that the effects are cheesy, and particularly when they're added on after the fact, they just don't work. You find that you spend more on a movie and you enjoy it less, and oftentimes they add far more in the way of special effects to make the 3D as opposed to working on things like character and story. But I'm intrigued by this because I want to see just how well they can retrofit the 3D in this movie. When you consider that the Phantom Menace was primarily a digital picture to begin with, and Lucas was very careful to make sure that everything along the way could be editable, because Lord knows he's had a track record of editing his movies after the fact. Given that it's all digital, I'm curious to see how well they pull off the 3D effects. I'm not interested in the movie. I've seen the movie. I think the movie has some very important themes, believe it or not, that get overlooked because of the stupidity of Jar Jar Binks and of Tiny Anakin and the midichlorian explanations and everything else. But I want to see how well they're able to pull this off, because I'm afraid if they do a very good job, that we're going to see a lot of classic movies released as 3D versions, and I don't think it's going to work out very well. Remember how bad it was when Ted Turner was wanting to colorize movies? Well, you notice that we still don't have a lot of those colorized films around. It just didn't fly. But I'm curious to see what happens with this, and I'm not going to be there on February 10th, but I'll probably be checking it out at some point.